Previously, I discussed with you what a thesis statement is and how to write one effectively. So moving on to another very important part of any essay that you write is the topic sentence. So what is a topic sentence? It acts as a controlling statement for each of your body paragraphs, and it states the one main point that each body paragraph is about. So in a way, you can think of your topic sentence as mini thesis statements. So you have a thesis statement that is the overarching idea of your entire paper. Your topic sentences are perhaps sub-ideas that of course always relate to your thesis statement, but they are the sub-ideas that are over each body paragraph. So within any body paragraph, you're going to have evidence and ideas and different types of support, and they all need to be unified around one main idea. And then, of course, all of the main ideas that make up your body paragraphs have to be related back to your thesis statement. So very simply, a topic sentence is a thesis statement for a paragraph. So what is the purpose of the topic sentence? They have the same purpose as the thesis as well. So it unifies all of the information within one body paragraph and relates it back to that thesis statement. So it makes a claim or states a general idea, of course, depending on the type of essay you're writing. So if you are writing an argumentative essay, your thesis statement, of course, is going to be an argument, but each topic sentence that comes after needs to be a specific point that proves that your thesis is correct. So that's if you're writing an argument. If you are writing more of an objective essay, such as an expository essay, or a summary, you're simply going to state what the main idea is in that paragraph. And of course, that needs to be related back to the thesis statement. So previously I told you that your thesis statement is the thread that ties all of your paragraphs and your entire essay together. But your topic sentences are the same thing. They're the thread that ties each paragraph together. So think of your paragraphs, if you're making a jumpsuit, because I think we should all sew a jumpsuit at some point in our life, or not. But one body paragraph is one sleeve, one body paragraph is another sleeve, say another body paragraph is a leg, and a fourth body paragraph is the other leg. So you've got the thread of your thesis statement that ties your body paragraphs to the main point of your paper, but you also need your topic sentences to be the thread that keeps each piece together. So hopefully that makes sense. We'll just continue with my thread metaphor. But again, it is the unifying, solidifying purpose and idea for each body paragraph. So what does a good topic sentence look like in an essay? Not in an essay, in a paragraph. We're shrinking down in our scope of what we're looking at. So you always want to make sure you have a transition from the previous paragraph. So if in your first body paragraph you need to signal that you're getting started in your essay, and then in each paragraph you need to show your progression of thought. That helps your organization, it helps your unity, and it shows your reader how you are moving from one idea to the next. Remember that engaging your reader is super important in terms of your purpose and how well your paper is written. So transitions and topic sentences work to engage your reader as you move from one idea to the next. So sometimes you can repeat key phrases that you mentioned in the last sentence of the previous paragraph. You don't always have to, but it's a really good way to show connectivity between your paragraphs. You could also show, again, progression such as next or further or in addition. Those are kind of progressive transitions. Or you could show chronology at this point in time, next, something like that. Again, they all show progression, but make sure that every topic sentence has some sort of transition from the previous paragraph within it. Also, you need to make sure that all of the support and evidence are related to your topic sentence. So if you have any information in your body paragraph that doesn't relate back to that topic sentence, you're losing focus. And just like I've said about your thesis statement, if you don't have a thesis statement, your entire paper will crumble. If you don't have a topic sentence, your entire paragraph will crumble. So you have to make sure that all of those are in place. You have to have a thesis statement, and you have to have topic sentences for each paragraph. Otherwise, you're going to lose focus, you're going to lose unity, and your entire paper is just going to cave in on itself, and it's not going to be effective. So you want to make sure that not only are they in place, but that your topic sentences are supported and that all of the evidence you provide are directly related to that sentence. Let's see here. Just like your thesis statement, you want your topic sentence to be general enough to include the information within that paragraph, but it also has to be specific because each body paragraph is only supposed to talk about one main point at a time. Sometimes you're going to have a main point that you want to make that takes several paragraphs, but each paragraph is focused on how it's doing that. So every paragraph needs to have one main point and one main purpose. So you want to make sure that it's general, your topic sentence is general to include all of the information that you're mentioning, but it's also got to be specific in the main point it's trying to make and how it relates to your overarching thesis statement. So here are a couple of examples of topic sentences. I have included the entire paragraph so that you can see why it's an effective topic sentence. So here we go. There are 3 reasons why Canada is one of the best countries in the world. First, that's just showing progression within. So here's our first piece of information. Second, Canada, blah, blah, blah. Second piece of information. Finally, Canada's cities are clean, so on and so forth. As a result, Canada is a desirable place to live. So what you're seeing now, this is something down that I mentioned. The very last bullet point under the hints and tips. Think of a paragraph as a mini essay. It needs to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And your topic sentence is that beginning. So here's the beginning. Here are the 3 points mentioned within it. And then here is kind of the concluding statement. So not only do you need a topic sentence, you need some sort of conclusion that you make within your body paragraph. So this is like a mini essay. Your essay as a whole has to have an introductory paragraph, has to have supporting points in the body paragraphs, and then it has to have a conclusion. So hopefully that helps you to visualize how your paragraphs are related to your paper as a whole. So this is kind of formulaic, but it works. Here's the topic sentence. Everything stays focused on it. It shows a progression of thought, and it wraps up. Here is another example. I actually took this from a paper that I wrote. I thought that would be kind of fun for you to see. So here's my own topic sentence. Likewise, some readers assume that Crane takes from Walt Whitman the freedom from form as a way of portraying meaning. So this is a literary analysis about Stephen Crane. So the word likewise refers to the last sentence in the previous statement. So that in the previous paragraph, excuse me. So that's how you can link them. It can be sometimes as simple as this. Otherwise, you could use a word from the previous sentence. Okay, then. However, Berryman argues there is no evidence, blah, blah, blah. So I underlined some key phrases to show, because I'm not listing like this writer did. Instead, I'm using terms that relate to poetic form. Experimented in verse, metrical form, stanzas, free verse. You can see that all of this is related back to that thesis or that topic sentence. And then I conclude, instead, readers should focus on why Crane chose to write free verses related to his ideas about naturalism and how he delivers his message through words instead of form. So there's the beginning. There is evidence and progression of thought in the middle, and then I conclude. So it's just like your essays. And your topic sentences act as your thesis statement. So hopefully this helps you visualize how your paragraph should be written as a whole, but especially starting with your topic sentence. So here's some more hints and tips on how to do this effectively. Just like your thesis statements, do not ever use a rhetorical question as a topic sentence. It's lazy, it's informal. I know you can do better than that, so I really want you to challenge yourself and never use a rhetorical question. anywhere in your paper, but it's certainly not as a topic sentence. Also, I think that topic sentences are best placed at the beginning. They are just like your thesis statements. You can have a topic sentence at the end of a paragraph, but I suggest that you do it at the beginning so that your reader isn't left guessing. I think it's a lot harder to mess with your topic sentence placement than it is your thesis statement. So if you want to try with it and play around with it, I will never tell you to not challenge yourself. But I do think that they are the most effective at the beginning. Also, as I mentioned previously about forecasting statements, if you use a forecasting statement as part of your thesis statement, you can align your topic sentences with that forecasting statement, and then you instantly have unity, organization, and even focus, really. So if your thesis statement mentions item 1, item 2, item 3, your topic sentences are going to mention item 1, item 2, and item 3 respectively. So again, that's a really easy way to organize your paper if you are comfortable with doing that. Also, after you've written your paragraph, make sure that your first sentence is a topic sentence. That's assuming that you want it to be at the beginning, but again, I suggest it. Then you want to make sure that every sentence following that topic sentence supports your topic sentences and shows your progression of thought. So for each paragraph, we'll look at your first sentence and go, okay, yeah, that's the one main point that this paragraph is about. Okay, yeah, okay, I stay focused, I conclude, I'm good. And if you aren't focused or you don't conclude in some way, then you can go back and fix that. And then lastly, of course, think of every single paragraph as a mini essay, and hopefully that'll help you as you build those. So your topic sentences are extremely important. They're the subtopics that you write about in your paper that branch off of your thesis statement. So as always, if you need any help or need any clarification, don't hesitate to let me know. And challenge yourself. Really try to look for these things in your essays and look for ways to improve them. And again, just let me know how I can help.